I am here in Oaxaca, Mexico. I'm in this beautiful mountain community called San Sebastián Rio Hondo. We found this beautiful cottage on Airbnb that we stayed in, and it's just such an amazing spot. I wanted to take you on a little tour of it and help you to know the spot. So the family that owns this land it lives right up here, right at the top of the land. There's a couple different generations, and they're just, the village is scattered on the hillside all around here, above and below us, but there are donkeys and turkeys, chickens, cats and dogs. And this is this beautiful cabin that we rented here that's available for rent. It's got a sink out here, and inside there's a stove, this bed. We used our own mattress for our son to sleep on, but they also have another mattress. It's perfect for an individual or a couple, or for families with one small child. You could probably do it with two, even though it's a little tight. There's a stove and a fridge, and it's just a gorgeous space. We're here in the mountains. It's surrounded by forest. There are flowers everywhere. You've got a sink. So just right up here, just 2-minute walk away, maybe 1 minute, is a small store that sells everything from eggs and nuts and other kind of stuff. So you could do some cooking on your own, but there are also places in the community where they're feeding folks, both locals and people who are passing through. There are a couple other places to stay in town, and there are some foreigners who stay long-term, or just who come and go, who rent properties longer term. And then on this land are a bunch of other smaller cottages around here that I'm going to take you through. This is the main one that's for rent, made of adobe, super beautiful. And then down the other ones are similar but different. Some of them are available just for rent on a daily basis, and some on a more long-term basis. They're just each of them are similar and just a little bit different. They all have fireplaces. They're surrounded by the forest. Some of them share a bathroom. None of them have a private bathroom. The bathrooms are outside, and I'm going to show you, but they do have like a wood-fired shower, so you can shower with hot water. But this is just part of this community. The shower's right here. This is the stove that heats the water. The wood goes in there, but it's got a tiled floor, and it's a nice bathroom. And then this other little building right here, this is a composting toilet. So while you're sitting on the can, you can look out over the forest. And then when you're done with your business, you put the toilet paper down below, and you use sort of a mix between, it's mostly sawdust. Sometimes they use ash from the fire as well. So there's all kinds of walking trails down here through the forest. And there's this wonderful school down there as well. I'm going to take you up through some of these other cabins just to see. We won't go inside because there are people staying here now, but they have a stove. Well, inside it has a fireplace and just beautiful gardens outside. These are the tenants who are currently living here. Hola, buenos días.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo estás? So, one small cabin here and another one on the other side. We won't go too far inside, but just to give you a sense of the space for rent. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. There's another little composting toilet that they're building here. Again, 2 more small little cabins over here. And this is just on the edge of the village. I think about 1,500 people live in this small community, if I'm not mistaken. This is a 2-story cabin, and that's kind of a second small cabin with it. I think that belongs to part of the same space. This is the exit to the property, and there's other houses up and down. You can go for a walk down into the community there. And just surrounded by forest. So when you rent a cabin, there is Wi-Fi. They provide firewood. There's a hot shower. There's a place to cook for yourself if you want to. But there's also other spaces in the community if you don't want to cook for yourself. And it's just a really beautiful space. The door is open, so I'll poke in here. Hola. Buenos días. Again, sort of a combination of rotating short and long-term rentals. Just beautifully landscaped. Right now it's early January and it's hot during the day. The nights are not too cold, but they provide firewood. There's another bathroom here. Shower, toilet and washing machine. And so people going that way down into the forest, and then down here, down these stairs leads to a gorgeous community school. It's a Montessori school, mostly children from this village and surrounding villages, but also some foreign families who live in the valley. There's about 60 students from kindergarten through 6th grade, and it's just a beautiful space. I would take you down there, but it's not about the school, it's about this space. Children from the community pass through here every day, and it's just a beautiful village with a super tranquil vibe, extremely reasonably priced. You can come and, rent it for a night or two, or you can rent it for weeks. And I just wanted to help this family to get the word out because it's such a beautiful spot. Again, I'm in San Sebastián Rio Hondo in Oaxaca, Mexico, in the mountains, about halfway from the city to the beach. And it's about a 25-minute tuk-tuk ride or a taxi ride from San Jose del Pacifico, a community close by that's gets a lot more visitors. Super beautiful information and description about how to reach these people. Stay fresh.